Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another player prop video. In this one, we are talking about the NBA for Friday, November 1st. And in the video, we have 4 picks for you to consider. Stay tuned to hear all 4 of them. And if you guys want more picks, check out the Dynamo private Discord. I post more in there, just my top and favorite picks, but we post in all sports. And we have a bunch of cappers. You could see, I just posted my 3 favorite prize picks, plays for the NBA in my channel. All 3 of them hit yesterday. The day before that, I hit on 6 of 7 of my picks on Prizepicks in my channel. Another capper, Boss Man, hitting some NBA picks and slips. Hit some big ones like this taco slip with a demon and another 4-pick slip here. Some of the members of the private Discord posting their big wins off our picks. $200 to win $1,200 over here for Zack Attack, and hit a 4-pick on a flex play. Some more hits from private Discord members in the NBA here, hitting a bunch of slips. And we post some underdog picks as well over here and some hits. So definitely check it out. It's less than winning just a $5 3-pick slip on Prizepicks. Click the link down below to get in, lock in for the NBA season. Obviously games every single day. And we've been crushing NFL, college football, and the NHL. So you guys saw some of the big hits and slips we've been hitting over there. Some of the streaks we've been going on as well. I post more over there, plus a bunch of other cappers. Just giving out our top picks. So let's get into this one. An early look at the NBA. We can find some value over here. So one of the first ones I'm going to go with, Tim Hardaway Jr. against the Knicks. This guy was a former Knick, loves to play against the Knicks, and he is a big-time scorer, whether you think it or not. And he's getting big-time minutes with Detroit right now and should get a ton of shots up in this game, play a ton of minutes. If the Knicks can keep this one close, he should be smashing this. This is a line he smashes when he plays big minutes. So really liking Tim Hardaway Jr. here. Kind of a guy slept on, didn't expect much from him when he went to Detroit. Thought they would start like Marcus Sasser or something, but they've been starting him, playing a ton of minutes. You can look at his line. In 5 games, he's hit this in 3 of 5 of them. The 2 he didn't hit this, he got 9, so barely missed it. And it was extremely tough matchups. Cleveland, probably the toughest matchup in the NBA right now. They've been dominating a lot of teams. And then Boston, obviously going to be another tough matchup here. Had a 20-piece against Miami in a tough spot, 16 against Philly. To start the season, played 28 minutes and then just 23 when they kind of got blown out by Cleveland here. Last 3 games, he's played 36, 33, and 30 minutes. So I think it's pretty safe. He's going to play 28 plus minutes in this game if it's somewhat close. And the Knicks haven't been playing a ton of defense, so they should be able to keep this one close. You could see him last year in 2023. He actually hit over on this line 58% of the time, which was surprising to me because he didn't play that much in the playoffs in second half of the season. But this includes playoffs and all that. He was smashing this in the regular season. If we look at games you can do on Outliers, you can see when he played 28 minutes or more last year, 35 games, he hit it in 32 of them, 91% hit rate on 10.5 points last year. So it absolutely crushing this last year when playing these big minutes. If you don't think he's going to get 28 minutes, which I think the last 3 he got 30 plus minutes in each 3 we just looked at, still if he gets 22 minutes, it's still an 80% hit rate. And then we can also look last year, head-to-head against the Knicks. He got 32 on the Knicks last year and 19. So liking Tim Hardaway Jr., think he's in a good spot against the Knicks. For the next one, going to the De'Aaron Fox. Fox hasn't had the huge scoring games that we've seen from him last year, but he's been doing it on the peripheral stats. So for him, going to the rebounds plus assists here at 9.5 against Atlanta. These teams don't want to play a ton of defense, especially with no Dyson Daniels out there, but I do think Atlanta can keep this one close in a high-scoring game and matchup. They still got Trae Young, Jalen Johnson, Capella out there, possibly DeAndre Hunter playing as well. So I think Fox can have a big game, and this is one that he was absolutely smashing last year. If we look at Fox on Outlier, you can see on the season he's hit this in 3 of 4 games, missed it by just a half here with getting 9, and that was against Portland, which was a game that Sack had well under control, so he didn't have to do too much in that one. But looking at last year, this was a 59% hit rate for him, and this season he's played 31 or more minutes in every game, regardless if it's close or not. So I think it should be pretty safe. We could give him 31 minutes here, and then it's a 65% hit rate. It was last year, but honestly, he should be in line for more if this one's even remotely close. It's entirely possible he could play 36 plus minutes, and that was a 70% hit rate. And he did that in half the games, 40 games last year, which was actually more than half the games last year because he did miss some. And then looking at the minutes, like when it was close in this game, he played 37 in the opening game and 41 in game 2. So he will play massive minutes for this team. So liking him on the line. We just got to hope Atlanta can keep this one close, which I think that they should be able to against the Kings. Neither team wants to play a lot of defense. Trae Young, Jalen Johnson hopefully can have some big games against them. And if you guys are playing on Prizepicks and Underdog, you got to be playing on Parlay Play as well. You could sign up, just use the link. It'll automatically apply the code Dynamo. So you can get $5 for free. You don't even have to deposit, but you're going to want to deposit after that because they have a ton of slash lines and promos on Parlay Play. And you got to be on all 3 of these sites if you're playing player prop bets. For the next one, we're going to go to Christian Braun, a guy I've been playing a lot because he's starting and playing huge minutes for the Denver Nuggets. It's been hard to avoid him at these low lines. The points and the points plus rebounds stuff I've been taking for Braun, mostly the points, but I'm liking the points plus rebounds in this one. He's had some nice rebounding games, really good rebounder for a shooting guard. So like him against Minnesota, should be another close game here where he's going to have to play massive minutes. He's just been out there a ton, and when he's out there so much, he's been hitting stats and these numbers. So looking at Braun, this season, he's hit this in every single game. 4 of 4, he's hit over 13.5. He's had some big rebounding numbers, 7, 7, 4, and then just 3 in the last game. Also some pretty big scoring numbers. Hasn't scored under 11, had a 17-point game, a 16-point game. And looking last year, obviously not going to be a high hit rate because he wasn't starting and playing starting minutes. You can see the minutes this year started out just 29. They kind of got blown out by OKC, so he didn't play really at the end. Last 3 games, 34, 39, 38. I know these last 2 were overtime, but still, if you take 5 minutes off this, it's still going to be 34 minutes a game in the last 3, and that's huge minutes. So if we look last year when he played, just give him 28 minutes. And it was only 8 games he played last year, 28 minutes or more. It was a 7 of 8 hit rate. We can even just give him 25 minutes here, which the lowest he's seen this year was 29. Last 3 games, again, 34 plus minutes. It's a 65% hit rate for him. And in a lot of these games, he's had huge rebound numbers. 8, 9, 6, another game with 8, another game with 8. So liking him here on the points plus the rebounds. I think a good spot for Braun. I've just been smashing his points and points plus rebounds all year, and obviously he's hit it in every single game, and they haven't been bumping it up. And for the next one, I'm going to LeBron. People thought LeBron slowed down earlier this year. He proved them wrong with a nice bounce-back game with 26 points, even though the Lakers got blown out by the Cavs, and they only scored like just over 100 points in the game, I believe, in a blowout. LeBron still got his 26 points. Now he's playing Toronto. The Lakers don't want to lose another game here in a row. It would be 2 in a row. So I think he's going to come out for a big one. Toronto has been allowing a ton of points, but they've also still been able to put up points even without Scotty Barnes. Grady Dick and RJ Barrett have been having huge games. So I think Toronto keep this one somewhat close. LeBron, even in limited minutes, should be able to hit this one at 24.5. So far on the season, started out with just 16, 21, had 32, 11, and then 26 in the last one. Minutes have been first 3 games he played 33 plus minutes. Last one he just played 29, still got the 26 points. This was a line he was smashing last year. 60% of his games last year he scored 25 points or more. And even in that blowout, we saw him play 29 minutes. And last year when he played 29 or more minutes, a 64% hit rate here. If this one's close, he should be playing. And Toronto's giving up a ton of points. So, and this one is expected to be high scoring. LeBron should be getting a ton of easy baskets, open threes here. Definitely liking this spot for LeBron here. We just got to hope that Toronto can keep this one close so LeBron will play over 30 minutes in this one. And yesterday in the Dynamo private Discord, I posted my 3 favorite Prizepicks NBA plays here. All 3 of them hit. The day before, 6 of 7 of my picks hit on Prizepicks. Also, another capper in Dynamo posting his NBA picks. Hit this 4-pick slip plus this taco pick with a demon. Absolutely cashed out people in the Discord. Private Discord members using our NFL picks hit a 3 of 4 flex here. and then a 3 for 3, 200 to win over 1200. Also another private Discord member cashing out on some of the NBA picks, hitting some nice plays and slips with our picks. We also give out underdog picks. You could see a nice hit here. So definitely check it out. It'll be linked down below and the pinned comment. You can get in there, get more picks from me, plus a bunch of other cappers we have over there in all sports. You saw some of the big hits that we've been having over there. And if you guys are playing on Prizepicks and Underdog, you got to be playing on Parlay Play as well. You could sign up, just use the link. It'll automatically apply the code Dynamo. So you can get $5 for free. You don't even have to deposit, but you're going to want to deposit after that because they have a ton of slash lines and promos on Parlay Play. And you got to be on all three of these sites if you're playing player prop bets.